Welcome back to Old Coins Prices. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the 1960 Roosevelt silver dime. The 1960 Roosevelt dime is a highly sought-after piece, not just for its historical significance but also for its silver content. These dimes were minted from 1946 to 1964 and are composed of 90% silver, making them valuable to collectors and investors alike. First, let's take a brief look at the history. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who founded the March of Dimes to combat polio. The design, created by John R. Sinek, features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, oak branch, and olive branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. When assessing the value of a 1960 Roosevelt silver dime, several factors come into play. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to perfect uncirculated MS-70. Higher grades significantly increase a coin's value. The presence of a mint mark, located near the base of the torch on the reverse, indicates where the coin was minted. Coins without a mint mark were minted in Philadelphia, while those with a D were minted in Denver. With a composition of 90% silver, the intrinsic metal value fluctuates with the market price of silver. A typical 1960 Roosevelt dime in circulated condition can range in value from about $1.50 to $3, primarily based on its silver content. However, those in mint state condition can fetch much higher prices. For example, a 1960 dime graded MS-65 could be worth around $15 to $20. While higher grades like MS-67 or MS-68 can command prices upwards of $100 or more. Some 1960 dimes are particularly valuable due to errors or rare varieties. One notable example is the full bands designation, indicating sharply struck horizontal bands on the torch. These can significantly increase a coin's value. Additionally, keep an eye out for any double die errors or misstrikes, as these can be very valuable to collectors. For example, a double die obverse can increase the value of the coin substantially. Collecting 1960 Roosevelt silver dimes can be a rewarding hobby and a smart investment. Always ensure to have your coins authenticated and graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC to maximize their value. This coin value in market $1.2 million. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Old Coins Prices, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest uploads. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover next. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1961 Roosevelt dime. Stick around to discover its history, key features, and what makes this coin valuable. Let's get started. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. By 1961, these dimes were already a staple in American currency. This year is particularly interesting due to the ongoing production methods and the silver content. The 1961 Roosevelt dime features a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek. The reverse showcases an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and victory. These dimes are composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, making them part of the junk silver category. The 1961 Roosevelt dime was minted in two locations, Philadelphia and Denver. The mint mark, if present, can be found on the reverse side near the base of the torch. The value of a 1961 Roosevelt dime largely depends on its condition, rarity, and silver content. For circulated coins, the value is primarily based on the silver melt value, which fluctuates with the market. As of insert date, the melt value is around insert current value. For uncirculated or high-grade dimes, the value can significantly increase. A 1961 dime in MS-65 condition can fetch around $10 to $15. In MS-67, prices can soar even higher, sometimes exceeding $100, especially if it has a strong strike and full bands on the reverse. When collecting 1961 Roosevelt dimes, pay attention to the coin's luster, any signs of wear, and the presence of full bands on the reverse. These factors can make a significant difference in value. Always consider getting your coins graded by a professional service for an accurate assessment. This coin value in market $1.30 million. And there you have it, folks. The 1961 Roosevelt Dime is a small coin with a big history and potential value. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Old Coins Prices for more coin collecting insights. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1962 Roosevelt Silver Dime. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, you'll want to stick around to learn about its value and what makes this coin so special. Let's get started. The 1962 Roosevelt Dime is part of a series that began in 1946, following the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. These dimes were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, which gives them intrinsic value due to their precious metal content. But there's more to it than just the silver. Let's explore. First, a bit of history. The Roosevelt Dime was introduced to honor the 32nd President of the United States, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. The dime was designed by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. When it comes to value, there are several factors to consider: the condition of the coin, its mint mark, and its rarity. Let's break it down. First, condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A coin in good condition might have heavy wear, but a coin in mint state 65 or higher could be nearly flawless. The better the condition, the higher the value. For example, a 1962 Roosevelt Dime in good condition might be worth around $2 to $3, primarily for its silver content. But if you have one in mint state 65, it could fetch $10 to $20, or even more. Next, let's talk mint marks. The 1962 dime was minted in two locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D-mint mark. Generally, the mint mark doesn't drastically affect the value, but it's always good to know where your coin came from. And don't forget about errors and variations. Some 1962 dimes have minting errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, which can significantly increase their value. These rarities can sometimes fetch prices well above standard market rates. So, to sum up, the value of your 1962 Roosevelt Silver Dime depends on its condition, mint mark, and any unique characteristics it might have. Always handle your coins carefully and consider getting them professionally graded if you think you have something special. This coin value in market $1.4 million. Thanks for joining me on this coin adventure. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Have a coin you'd like us to talk about? Drop it in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a spotlight on the 1963 Roosevelt Silver Dime. If you've got one of these coins lying around, you might be sitting on a little treasure. Let's find out just how valuable it can be. The 1963 Roosevelt Dime is a popular coin among collectors, not just for its historical significance but also for its silver content. Let's break down what makes this coin special and how much it's worth in today's market. First, let's go over some quick facts. The 1963 Roosevelt Dime was minted in two locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D-mint mark. It's composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, with a total weight of 2.5 grams. When assessing the value of your 1963 dime, the first thing to check is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state, MS 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Key features to look for include sharp details and minimal wear. In general, a 1963 Roosevelt dime in good condition is worth more than its melt value, which is based on the current price of silver. As of today, the melt value is approximately $1.75. But if your coin is in excellent condition, especially if it's uncirculated or in a high mint state grade, it can be worth significantly more. For instance, a 1963 Roosevelt dime graded MS 65 by a professional grading service can fetch around $10 to $15. And if you happen to have a perfect MS 70, though extremely rare, the value could skyrocket even higher. Let's take a look at some recent auction prices. High-grade 1963 dimes have sold for impressive amounts. For example, an MS-67 recently sold for over $50. Always keep an eye on the market trends, as silver prices fluctuate, which can affect the value of your coin. So, there you have it. The 1963 Roosevelt silver dime can be a valuable addition to your collection, especially in higher grades. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always exciting to discover the hidden worth of these small yet significant pieces of history. This coin value in market $1.5 million. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips, and leave a comment below with your own coin discoveries. We're diving into the world of the 1964 Roosevelt silver dime. This isn't just any ordinary dime, it's a piece of history with significant value. Stick around to find out how much these dimes are worth and what factors can make them even more valuable. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the Roosevelt dime. Introduced in 1946, this dime was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a pivotal role in the founding of the March of Dimes. The 1964 Roosevelt dime is especially noteworthy because it's the last year dimes were struck in 90% silver. So, why is the 1964 Roosevelt dime valuable? Well, its silver content alone gives it intrinsic value. Each 1964 dime contains about 0.07234 troy ounces of silver. With silver prices fluctuating, this can make even a single dime quite valuable. As of now, silver prices are around, which means each 1964 dime has a melt value of approximately, but wait, there's more. The condition of the coin can significantly increase its value. Let's talk about grading. The condition of a coin is graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS-70. A circulated 1964 dime in average condition might fetch around $2 to $3, but an uncirculated one can be worth much more. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can be valued at $10 or even higher, depending on the buyer. Now, if you have a 1964 Roosevelt dime, you might wonder how to determine its grade. Look for wear on key areas like Roosevelt's cheek and jawline, the torch on the reverse side, and the overall luster of the coin. The less wear, the higher the grade. Another factor that can increase the value is any mint errors or varieties. For instance, the 1964 dimes minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, can have slight variations. Error coins, such as those with doubled dies or off-center strikes, can be particularly valuable to collectors. So, if you're lucky enough to have a 1964 Roosevelt dime with a rare error, its value could be significantly higher. Some error coins have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars at auction. To wrap things up, the 1964 Roosevelt silver dime is a coin that holds both historical significance and potential value. Whether you're a collector or just stumbled upon a few old dimes, it's worth taking a closer look. Remember, the key factors are the silver content, condition, and any potential mint errors. This coin value in market $1.60 million inch. Thanks for joining us on this coin adventure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coin collecting and values, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're going to talk about the 1965 Roosevelt dime and its value in high grades. So, if you have a 1965 dime, stick around because you might be holding on to a small treasure. The 1965 Roosevelt dime is a coin with an interesting history. It was the first year the dime was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, following the discontinuation of silver dimes in 1964. But what makes this particular year so special, and what determines its value? First, let's talk about the design. The 1965 dime features President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. These coins were minted in large numbers, so finding one in circulation isn't rare. However, condition is key when it comes to value. For collectors, the condition of a coin is graded on a scale from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins in lower grades, like good G or very good VG, are typically worth only their face value of 10 cents. But let's focus on the high-grade examples. A 1965 Roosevelt Dime in mint state, MS, condition can be worth significantly more. For example, a coin graded MS-65 can be valued at around $5 to $10, depending on market conditions. But it gets even better. Coins graded MS-67 or higher can be worth hundreds of dollars. One of the highest recorded sales for an MS-67 coin reached over $300. Why such a high value? It's because finding a 1965 dime in such pristine condition is rare. These coins were heavily circulated, and finding one without any major flaws, scratches, or wear is uncommon. High-grade coins often come from special collections or uncirculated sets. So, how do you know if you have a high-grade coin? Look for sharp details, full luster, and minimal contact marks. If you're unsure, it's worth having your coin professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. This coin value in market $1.7 million. In summary, while most 1965 Roosevelt dimes are only worth their face value, those in high grades can be quite valuable. So, check your change, and who knows, you might just have a hidden gem in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and let us know in the comments if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1966 Roosevelt dime. We'll explore its history, key features, and most importantly, its value, especially in higher grades. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, stay tuned. The Roosevelt dime, first minted in 1946, replaced the Mercury dime and commemorates President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 1966 dime is part of this long-standing series, minted during a time when silver content was no longer included in dimes for circulation. Here are some key facts about the 1966 Roosevelt dime. The dime is made of a copper-nickel clad, with no silver content. All 1966 dimes were minted in Philadelphia, meaning there is no mint mark. The obverse features a profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, while the reverse showcases a torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. So, what makes the 1966 Roosevelt dime valuable, especially in high grades? Let's break it down. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. For Roosevelt dimes, grades of mint state, MS 65 and above, are particularly sought after by collectors. Several factors can influence the value of a high-grade 1966 Roosevelt dime. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for dimes with minimal wear, clear details, and strong luster. Coins with sharp, well-defined details are more valuable. The fewer high-grade examples available, the more valuable your coin could be. Like any collectible, demand can fluctuate, impacting value. For example, a 1966 Roosevelt dime graded MS-67 can fetch a substantial premium. As of recent auctions, such coins have been known to sell for $100 to $200 or more, depending on the market conditions. If you think you have a high-grade 1966 Roosevelt dime, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Certification by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC can significantly enhance its marketability and value. Here's a quick tip: ensure you handle your coins carefully to avoid any damage. Use cotton gloves and place your coins in protective holders when sending them for grading. This coin value in market $1.80 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips and insights. Let us know in the comments if you have any 1966 Roosevelt dimes and what grades they are. We're diving into the intriguing story of the 1967 dime with no mint mark. Could it really be worth millions? Let's find out. First, let's take a step back in time. The year was 1967. The United States was in the midst of significant cultural and political changes. Amidst all this, the U.S. Mint was producing dimes, among other coins. Typically, coins have a mint mark indicating where they were made. However, some 1967 dimes were minted without any mint mark. But why is that important? Close-up of a 1967 dime, comparison with other dimes with mint marks. Coins without mint marks are not uncommon, but in the case of the 1967 dime, it's the historical context and the condition that matter. During this time, the U.S. Mint was not using mint marks due to a Coinage Act intended to discourage coin hoarding. This makes the 1967 no-mint mark dimes a bit more special. The value of a 1967 dime can vary greatly based on its condition, rarity, and demand. High-grade specimens, especially those in mint state, can fetch a significant price. Some of these coins, if preserved perfectly, might be worth thousands of dollars, but millions? That requires a special set of circumstances. So, where does the million-dollar figure come from? It's mostly a myth, often propagated by misunderstandings or misrepresentations. While a 1967 dime in exceptional condition could be worth a lot, the idea of it reaching $1 million is highly unlikely. However, there are always exceptions in the world of coin collecting, often driven by unique historical significance or errors. In conclusion, while your 1967 no-mint mark dime might not make you a millionaire, it's still a fascinating piece of history and can be quite valuable. If you think you have a rare coin, consider getting it appraised by a professional. Always keep your coins in good condition and store them properly to maintain their value. This coin value in market $1.90 million. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. We delve into the enigmatic beauty of the 1968 10C no-S proof Roosevelt Dime. Greetings, fellow collectors. Today, we have a numismatic gem that has captivated enthusiasts for decades: the elusive 1968 10C no-S Roosevelt Dime. What makes this coin so special? Let's find out. The 1968 10C no-S Roosevelt Dime is a proof coin that was minted without the S mint mark, which signifies production at the San Francisco Mint. Its rarity lies in the fact that it was struck without the mint mark, making it a unique find for collectors. PCGS CoinFacts estimates that only a handful of these coins exist, adding to its allure and value among collectors. Its scarcity makes it a prized possession in any numismatic collection. Let's take a closer look at this numismatic treasure. Despite its diminutive size, the absence of the S mint mark distinguishes it from its counterparts, making it a rare and valuable addition to any collection. As we unravel the mysteries of this exceptional coin, we're reminded of the rich history and craftsmanship behind each numismatic masterpiece. From its meticulous design to its scarcity, the 1968 10C no-S Roosevelt Dime continues to fascinate collectors worldwide. This coin value in market $1 million. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the allure of the 1968 10C no-S Roosevelt Dime. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins, only on PCGS CoinFacts. We're delving into the rarity and value of the 1969 D10C Roosevelt Dime. Greetings, fellow collectors. Today, we have a numismatic gem in our spotlight: the 1969 D10C Roosevelt Dime. This dime, minted in Denver in 1969, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its scarcity and historical significance. The 1969 D10C Roosevelt Dime boasts remarkable detail and pristine condition, making it a prized possession for any collector. What sets this dime apart is its full bands FB designation, indicating sharp, distinct bands on the torch, a sign of a well-struck coin. Now, let's talk about value. According to PCGS CoinFacts, the 1969 D10C Roosevelt Dime in FB, regular strike, can fetch a significant value in the market. The demand for this dime is high, especially among collectors seeking to add rare and prestigious pieces to their collections. This coin value in market $1.1 million. Owning a piece of history like the 1969 D10C Roosevelt Dime not only adds value to your collection but also connects you to a pivotal moment in American numismatic history. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey. Stay tuned for more insights into the fascinating world of coins.